Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our poor man's playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry. My voice is a little froggy today. But we are here with Fandango outside of the stable, and we're gonna switch her out for one of our other horses before heading back down to Clemens Point and getting back to some story missions today.
Help you with your horse?
I think we've been
We're all full up at this moment.
out doing other stuff. I think we'll saddle up Buckeye today. Okay. There's provisions. Don't need any.
Goodbye now. And bring that horse back anytime.
But we haven't been on Buckeye for a while. What color is he? I was reading up on horse colors and
Stay calm now.
color genetics last night a little bit because I just... Alright, flaxen chestnut? No. We would not call this a flaxen chestnut at the stable that I worked at. It would be a liver chestnut, but there's not enough color difference in his mane and tail to say that's flaxen. But, yeah, I was reading up because I hate the whole idea of a silver bay. You know, you don't call a Perlino a cream bay, which is, you know, where you have the two cream genes that bleach out your bay colored horse. So I don't like the idea of calling, you know, a standard bay colored horse a cream bay or a silver bay, or yeah, a silver bay when it has that silver mane and tail, because all growing up and working at the stables and stuff, we always said that
let me go, and there's no bad blood.
bays had black points, and that included mane and tail.
Plenty have come here too damn close.
Put you down, bastard.
I think I just killed our guy that we were trying to rescue. Oops. Oh well.
These fellers, they just don't know when to stop.
But, apparently, silver bays can also be referred to as silver reds. And I'll agree with that a little more. That sounds, you know, like a better term to use for them, but, you know, a bay is a red or brown horse with black points, and the mane and the tail were always included in those black points. But whatever. I hate the World Champion card sets. They're just cartoony. Didn't mean to shoot the captive. Oh well. Don't think he had anything on him, did he? Can't cut him free. Don't think we need anything over here. But yeah. All right.
Time to go, boy.
But when I was working at the stable, we had two bay mares, brood mares, a liver chestnut brood mare, a chestnut mare who was boarding with us, that would get bred, you know. Our stud was a really handsome blood red chestnut. Then we had, when I first started, they were 2-year-olds, but two of his daughters were blacks and chestnuts. And I think I told this story when we were, or talked about this horse when we were working our way through the previous series, or maybe it was the Low Honor series. I used to refer to the 2-year-old as a solstice mare because she had good days and she had bad days. She ran hot and cold, and should see about grabbing a deer to take back to camp. Sorry. And anytime I had to go out in the pasture to catch her to bring her in for food time, meal time, she would treat me like a freaking rodeo barrel. And it was kind of annoying. Here's the other one. There we go.
Yeah.
There, lunch for the gang. But, yeah, nothing was ever easy with her. But, like I said, she was only a 2-year-old. And we only trained them, like, for halter class showing. And then, you know, ended up selling them before the next round of foals was ready to be weaned. Because, I mean, yeah, we had a 10-stall barn, but it was an old dairy barn, so it wasn't exactly designed well for horses. And, you know, whatever the buyer wanted to do with the horse would be, you know, up to them. We sold them young enough that they weren't, like, grown enough to start to train them to saddle.
Just me.
Good to see you back.
And oh, Arthur, why'd you get off the horse?
Here.
We were going to go over here and hitch him to...
Oh, hey, Arthur.
Yes, we know. You have a robbery tip for us. Javier wants to go fishing. But we're going to go and meet Dutch in town. Anyways. Yeah, you usually don't want to start
It's good to be warm.
training a horse to ride until they're fully grown.
You know me, I never did much thinking.
Then why don't you? Because she was born poor.
But,
Looking pretty well
She was
stocked now.
born poor, but maybe she won't die.
mainly
poor.
because,
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Maybe we can have some fun in the meantime.
you know,
I know you like to hide behind the angry moron act, but it's a thin enough veneer.
If you say so.
It's time to start thinking, Arthur. Before it's too late.
They won't with us, and we try to survive. Only if you let it. You let
yeah, that's something I've never really understood in this game, is why Arthur thinks he's an idiot. He was raised with one of the best, or by one of the best con men in the States, and Dutch is always the man with the plan. So why he thinks he's an idiot, I don't know.
You behaving there, O'Driscoll?
I'm not no Driscoll, sir.
Sure. How are the horses?
Okay. I mean, well, but they could be better. I'm worried. They've been through a lot. If I had some burdock root, just a couple, I could knock up a poultice, could keep them well and cure some ailments.
Burdock root?
Yes, that works best.
Okay. If I see some, I'll bring it you.
Well, thank you, sir.
We have it, but we'll deal with that later. Alright, let's go into town. No. Let's check our meat reserves. We're pretty good. No, I didn't want to pull those out. But yeah, the whole different names for different colors and whatnot, like, I won't say it's gotten more complicated since I was young, but it's gotten more pretentious, and I blame that on the fact that horses are now, you know, a rich man's luxury. And they always have to be. They always have to turn everything pretentious. But, you should be able to name a color or a coat color, and this is for any sort of domestic animal or wild animals. You should be able to name a coat color without having to do genetic testing to say, oh, this is a double dilute, so it's this color versus that color. There's this gene present, so it's actually this version of this color instead of that version of this color. And it's like, it's all, you know.
Hey, you know, it ain't my fault we lost a goddamn war. Don't blame me.
Color should be based on what you can see, not what you can't see. Because that's what color is. It's what you can see.
Saw my brother die. I saw my friend
Which is not to say Silver Bay should be labeled as, you know, chestnuts or swirls or whatever, but because they do have, a lot of them have the other black points on the ears and leg and muzzle and stuff, but you know, you can call a double cream dilute a Carlino in bay and the Cremello in chestnut, then come up with a new word or a new name for
Of course.
Silver Bays.
Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
We used to have crocs like that. When I was growing up, we lined our steps from the landing to our upstairs with them.
Slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
But
Climb on up. Let's go.
you can date back.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law.
Okay, Buckeye's
Now,
following.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it?
God.
Serving your country?
I almost forgot about the deputy badge. It's annoying because I can't get it off any of my outfits.
Whoa. Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently.
No shit, Sherlock.
Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going.
They killed
I'll
Beta.
send someone over here later to clean this up.
Guy looks like Beta from Star Trek Next Generation. What I thought the first time I did this mission, and I haven't been able to get... Arthur, where are you going? Get on the wagon. Not your horse.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Go right at the crossroads. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. They're right again here. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are, selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Well, if the Raiders want to get drunk, that ought to make it easier to escape from them. Or take them out. Of course, they're not looking to get drunk. They are looking to sell it.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word, Nathan.
Alright.
Me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on.
Fair enough,
Let's see what we're
Archibald.
dealing with.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
Take
We'll
left
take the
this
left.
time.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it. Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Yep.
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
Leaves us to get the one over in the still. He's gonna have a headache in the morning. But, as I was saying when we started this mission, we used to have a whole collection of the rockery jugs. There we go. Along our steps, filling up our steps. And,
Good work,
we buy a
gentlemen.
lot of them, like, at antique shops and stuff, but,
Add 'em to the pile, Arthur.
you can find some that are
I think that's it.
Well,
older,
what do we do now?
like, over 100 years.
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But,
Well,
the older ones, especially if they can be traced back to a specific, like pottery plant. Can, oh crap. Alright. Nope. Tab. God damn it, Arthur.
Please tell me you're almost done, Arthur.
Sure.
That belongs to the Lemoran Raiders, you sons of bitches!
Not anymore.
We got some trouble here! It's the son of a drill! Give me a hand with these bastards!
Sorry, boys. We're putting you out of
There's another one.
blood for every drop of
Where is this one that is up front? There he is.
Take a big last breath, boy. Just slide down.
Look out! We got more coming up!
Yeah, and? Come on. Damn it. No, you're not gonna live this through.
Christ alive!
Thank you, Bill.
Got a hit.
There we go.
That was close, Morgan! I don't see any more. Do you?
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
I want to do some looting. Damn
Are
it.
we getting out of here then?
Fine. One more. Dream of fun, Bill. One more. one more.
All right. I'll see you over there.
Yeah, I'm coming. Nice platinum engraved buckle. There. That was everybody on that side of the road. Okay. There we go. Yeah, but none of the crockery we had was all that old. Which is probably a good thing because when we got our first Labrador when I was growing up, she had a habit of running up and down the steps, and because she was a little bit afraid of them, like she had to... She didn't believe she could just walk up and down the steps. She had to run up and down the steps.
Me, but me and my men must
she ended up knocking a lot of them down.
Seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move
We
it.
have a life
Move it.
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses.
Bill, get this stuff out of here.
Come on.
You ride with me. Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes. Show it to Hosea.
Hello.
I'm sure
Can
he
we
can
please
find a
clean
use
Arthur
for it.
up?
Bit of trouble
There we
back
go.
there, Arthur? Ain't there always?
Alright.
What
There
they
we
was
go.
yelling, I think they were the buyers. Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we. I ain't planning to. That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it. This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again. What do you mean, Young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been.
No,
hey,
you're
you
not.
know what? Why don't I race you back? Okay, you're on. That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go!
Of course, I'm on a Morgan.
You never were much of a rider. We'll see about that. You okay, boy?
This'll be the ultimate insult if I actually do win this race. A little Morgan against a freaking Arabian.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime. How you doing, boy?
Damn. That guy's doing real good. course, I think that's the game mechanics. They want you to win.
Final stretch! You really think you can hold that lead? No doubt!
Yes, I do, Dutch.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to ride, old man.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Almost there.
Yeah. That's my boy.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Oh, shush. Dutch, you're not old enough to be Arthur's father. I sucked at that mission. Yeah. Ooh, brush. Fuck guy, 'cause he did good.
Yeah, that's better, boy.
What's up?
So, what do you think
What do you mean?
about those two families? The rich ones in the big houses.
I don't know.
Go have a look around. See what you can find out. Calmly, I mean.
Sure.
Dutch and I, we both think there's money to be made.
I hope so. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay. We have burdock root, so we'll go give it to Kieran. Looks like he might be down fishing, or is he just walking around?
You are.
Me?
You?
Me? Yes, you.
Here's some of that burdock root you wanted.
Oh, you actually? Well, thank you. This'll make a good batch, all right.
Okay.
I think I'm getting a little long in the tooth for...
Nonsense.
What do you think of the place?
I don't know. So far, it seems okay, I guess.
I think that there is rich pickings for some carpetbaggers like us.
Is that what we are, is it? Avenging your father's death after 30 years?
money.
There's gold, Arthur. Gold.
If you say so.
Always good to see you.
Oh, someone ought to rip that damn badge off your chest.
Damn.
That's low, Uncle.
I'm a bit short right now.
You sure know how to impress the ladies. Tilly!
Ha! Arthur, tramping around here dressed like a lawman.
Good book?
I'm allowed to take a break, Arthur.
I know. I'll leave you to it.
Miss Jackson?
Everyone
Grimshaw?
behaving themselves around here?
Hardly.
Well, I'm sure you have it under control.
Sure.
Alright.
The Golden Boy.
Is drunk. And gonna chop firewood. Oh my god. John, you're an idiot. Oh.
Folks seem happy, Mr. Morgan. We have been provided for.
That we have, Reverend.
Have a fine time, sir.
Well, we have gathered a few items that we can donate to camp. And considering I don't want to get a canoe. Let's see. Platinum pocket watch. Gold pocket watch. Platinum buckle. Silver watch. 2 gold wedding rings. 3 silver rings. And a silver. There. Not bad. No, I didn't mean to hit contribute. I've already contributed. I want to see the ledger. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we need $360 for a canoe. You know what? We're gonna purchase that. It'll take 220 some bucks off of our cash, but we can afford it because this is the poor man's game. And okay, 1460. Yeah. There we go. Leaves us with an even 500. And we now have a canoe. We could talk to Strauss and find out who we have to collect from, but we're not going to do any more story mission type stuff in this episode or other missions.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't
Check
know.
again.
Come on, then.
As
Tell me
Arthur
who.
just
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rhodes. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
Why do you have a newspaper standing straight up on your table? My God. I want to check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, we do have the cat's eye trinket, so we have fetched that from the
How are you liking life as a
islands.
lawman?
What are we doing, Dutch?
Well, I think they call it hiding in plain sight.
Oh, is that what they call it? 'Cause I got another word for it.
I am sure that you have, but the way I see it, we stick out here either way. Now, we can hide and skulk in the woods. We'll arouse more suspicion than if we act friendly and helpful.
Interesting theory. I wonder how the practical will work out.
We shall see. Faith, Arthur.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack.
Mr. Morgan.
Look, everything's gonna be all right.
I know.
There she is.
Hi there.
So, you ain't bored of this place yet?
I guess not.
All things considered, it ain't that bad.
Sure.
Well, we have a little bit of time, so I think we will take Buckeye out. Maybe do a little hunting. Now that he is all nice and cleaned up.
Any problems, you shout out, Lenny.
Hi, Arthur.
What's going on here?
That's the wagon! Brothers inside! One down! Get the other!
I said die.
Law finds me, they'll get an earful about you. Better believe it.
Ain't gonna hear jack shit from you, buddy. Well, we weren't able to save the lawmen, but we'll loot the raiders. Killed the horses, so can't take the wagon, unfortunately. Where's the one that was down here? Apparently he despawned.
Giddy up.
Oh,
Okay,
well.
fella.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay. What can we find for our next little adventure to wrap up the series? No. Maybe we'll find a raccoon or a rabbit. What do we have up here? Do we have deer? Yeah. Gonna skin that deer because we're gonna hunt for
Just
Arthur
hold
today.
on there, boy.
For these last few minutes of this episode. Get him meat. Have some Indian tobacco. We'll take that too. Shove it in our pockets. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some rabbits. Two routes. Two perfect belt routes. Right? Yeah. And I think we'll look for another deer. And call it an episode.
Let's go, boy. Yeah.
Be nice if we could find a buck instead of a doe. And it's cold out here. There we go. Nice coyote. And none of them are worth shooting. Could take a couple of boar. Either of those are 3-star, but that doesn't matter.
Easy, whoa.
It's a 2-star buck.
Yeah.
We want 3-star, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't bother with, stringy game anymore, because it doesn't, do much for your cores. It's like very little. So, pheasant.
Yeah.
Surprised there's only one pheasant hanging out. Nice ring neck. Really nice looking ring neck. Two pheasant feathers, 2 flight feathers, and some game meat. And some fat. Forgot you got fat off of, pheasants. I'll have to remember that when I'm hunting it online.
Yeah.
It's a perfect muskrat. That gives string meat, but not interested in cooking it. I'm interested in the pelt. Alright.
Yeah.
There's a deer over there. Must have gotten spooked by a traveler on the road.
Yeah. Good.
Sorry, dear. Okay. Well, if you have enjoyed this episode,
You're all right, boy.
please
Hold
give it a
on.
like and consider subscribing. And Arthur and I will see you in the next one, along with whatever horse we decide to bring out next. That guy's a good horse. But, yep. Bye for now.